Hello everyone, welcome to the start of a new weekly vlog. This weekly vlog hasn't got a theme. I've been trying to do more themed vlogs this year so far. This one is just your bog standard typical follow me around in my week. I am about to head out to do a little bit of a food shop just for lunches. I've been trying to be a little bit more healthy recently. I went in a bit of a TikTok hole yesterday finding some recipes that I wanted to try, so I thought I'd pop out and get some ingredients now. I've got a very exciting day today as well because it is that time of the year again where I am raising my butterfly babies. I've got some pet butterflies that I've been caring for since they were caterpillars, and these two are ready to be set off into the world today. So as soon as it kind of eases up on the rain, maybe if the sun comes out today, I'm gonna let them go. And also I've had 4 more born this morning. We've got 1 more left to go. I don't know if you can see him, it's that dark one there. Whoa, that's close. Because these guys have only just been born, I'm probably going to release them on Friday when it's a lot more sunny, because I want them to have a great like shot and not just get rained on. Yeah, I'm very excited for these guys. They look so happy and healthy, which makes a change from last year. If you guys remember, I had a white mare. One of them just couldn't fly, and it was a case of like taking him outside every day for like a week, trying to give him like energy and food, and eventually he got well enough to fly away, which was a really lovely experience. But right, I need to stop yapping on. Maurice is very, very interested in the old butterflies. This guy's showing his wings off. Look at him. You don't try and attack them whilst I'm gone, please. I've just got home and he's still not out, so I think I'll be able to see it. Maurice is generally quite good at alerting me as to when it's going to happen. I don't know how he hears it because it doesn't make any noise, but he just knows. So hopefully he'll go running over when the guy's about to pop out. In the meantime, I'm gonna put all my bits away from my little shop. I got some fruit. Watermelon especially is for the butterflies. I guess it's quite easy for them to stick their little mouth sucker things in there. I'm really trying to force myself to like cottage cheese, or just to eat it in general. So I might add some of that with my meal or not. Okay, one of my butterflies is gone and the other didn't want to leave, so I've put them on some flowers and they're actually like pollinating right now. Look at this. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but her long kind of mouth coming out is like dipping into the flowers. Get all that pollen out. And this is just such a beautiful sight. You've got a lot of flowers here to pollinate, little one. Look at her little beak going in and out of that flower. That's so cool. I'm just moving some of my butterflies from this smaller net into the bigger one because there are quite a few of them now. Right, who wants to go next? Gorgeous. On the net there. This is a big one. Oh no, he doesn't want to get off my hand. You're not ready to fly yet, little one. And this one's a bit poorly. He can't fly properly. There you go. Maybe you will be okay, little one. And then we've just got one left, guys, who literally is about to pop. So I'm just going to put him in here quite quickly. And they've got some nice watermelon and orange in there as well. And I'll put this back up as a decoy for Maurice. Making a little bit of an early lunch because I want to get it over and done with so I can film for the rest of the day. And I thought I'd pick some tomatoes from our garden for some salsa. Because we've got so many, oh, there's a cat. We've got so many ripe tomatoes now and it would be a shame not to use them. Look at all of these guys. It looks so good. So delicious. All of these. Just gonna give them a wash. So for lunch I'm making some sort of like taco bowl that I've seen on TikTok. And so I've got some lettuce. I've got quite a lot of lettuce actually. Probably too much. Salsa with tomatoes, some nice olive oil that we picked up from Italy, onion and coriander, and then I've also made some guacamole with coriander and red onion and olive oil, and I've made some mince. I don't have mince at home very much, but apparently it's a good source of protein, so I've just cooked it with some peppers and onion again, and added loads of paprika and kind of flavourings. Is this cooked properly? I might give it a minute more. I just don't trust myself. My phobia just means that sometimes I really overcook stuff because I don't want to make myself ill, but that's fine. I'm really excited about this lunch. Coriander. I'm obsessed with coriander. Here's lunch. That is absolutely huge, but will definitely keep me full until this evening. So it's like 8 o'clock and we're heading to the cinema tonight to see 28 Years Later, which I'm so excited about. I love horror and I love zombies, and I loved the trailer for this film as well. So we're just walking. G just said I'm wearing the maddest outfit. I'm wearing Birkenstocks and sandals, a cardigan wrapped around my waist in case I get cold in the cinema, and a top covered in cat hair. We've got some elite snacks right now, peanut M&Ms and sweet and salty popcorn, which we've already demolished. I'm so cute. Bought my own little packed lunch bottle of water. Buzzing in here, isn't it? Hello everyone, today is Thursday. It's actually like my bedtime. It's 9:20. I'm just making peppermint tea. We just got back from dinner, very lovely dinner in Shoreditch. We went to a Thai place called Smoking Goat, which some of our friends recommended. It was very nice. I'm not sure it was as good as Somsar, our favourite Thai restaurant in East London, but very good. I recommend the fish sauce chicken wings and the massaman curry. Oh, the rotis are amazing as well. So on our way home we popped into Italy, which is like an Italian huge supermarket. Super overpriced, but oh my god, the Italian snacks that they've got in there, it's just too irresistible. So I thought I'd show you what we picked up. I'm going to put some snacks together on a little plate for us for dessert now, which we are probably going to enjoy in bed with Love Island. I can't stop thinking about the film we watched yesterday, 28 Years Later. I really enjoyed it. I'm actually going to give it a 5 out of 5. Love the zombie film. What more can you want from a zombie film? I loved how the zombies had like evolved in those 28 years. I think it's been a bit criticised, the storyline, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great film. Have any of you seen it? Do let me know. Hey, this is our haul. First up we got my favourite thing from Italy. Apart from the burrata and the cheese, my other favourite thing from Italy is this. They are, what are they called? Cantucci, like those really delicious almondy biscuits, but they're covered in like a thick layer of milk chocolate and they are so delicious. Really recommend that, although this is like £6. That's so overpriced, but it's like one at a time, one a day kind of deal, so they will last a while. And then we picked up these tiramisu wafers. Oh my god, very excited about that. Finally, these biscuits, crispy milk chocolate speciality biscuits with hazelnut cream filling. They've got like a whole aisle dedicated to hazelnut spread and pistachio spread, like pistachio cream, pistachio spread for toast, for baking. Oh my god, so good. That aisle is amazing. So I'm just gonna make a little snack board with these on so we can try a little bit of everything. A quick butterfly update as well. Today I went into the garden and I chopped some flowers that I know butterflies love, and I came up with the ingenious idea of sticking the stems into some watermelon that I got for them to eat. It's been so lovely to watch. I mean, the flowers are a little bit droopy now because I did do that earlier today, but the butterflies are like on the flowers eating the pollen, and it's just so lovely to see. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but they're just like hanging off the plants. It's so cute. One of them is just having a drink on that watermelon there, and I'm setting all of those butterflies free tomorrow, which I'm very sad about, but also very excited. Very excited for them to start their new life. Ooh, these are individually wrapped. Oh my god, they're tiny. I think 2 of each will be fine. Ooh, these are tiny as well. Oh my god. That It looks so good. These, not worth it. They're very dry and they don't taste like tiramisu. I'm gonna try this now.
Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't. She also brought up about like how you mentioned.
Weird aftertaste. Probably wouldn't buy them. I have just made some lunch. This is pretty much leftovers of yesterday's salad. So I made a base of like Greek yogurt and tahini with a bit of lemon, maple syrup, salt, olive oil. Really delicious like salad dressing. I've just put on some roasted sweet potato, white beans, and then a kale salad. Super healthy, super quick. I thought I'd vlog today because I am going out on a knitty date with one of my favourite knitting YouTubers, Celine from Woozy by Celine, and I thought it'd be nice to document the day. I know that a lot of you are knitters too, and if you haven't seen Celine's channel, go check it out. One of my favourite knitting content creators. She's just such a lovely person, and I can't wait to have a nice catch up with her today and get some knitting done. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna meet in East London and see where the wind takes us. So I've got quite a lot to do before I need to leave in about an hour, so I'm gonna quickly wolf this down and then we can get going. I am with... She's brought me to Beyond Retro and we're doing some thrift shopping. I love it. And there's a sale, so everything is half price. Well, most things are half price. Found this little whale purse. Show us how cute. Oh my god, that's so cute.
It opens at the mouth.
Oh my god, stop it. I love it.
I'm getting her.
We have come to Dalston Curve Garden for a spot of tea, knitting, cake, but having a very great time. This is the cake. A pear and raspberry frangipane that we've already partly demolished. I've also got a latte. This is so cute. Look at this background. It feels like we're in a fairy forest or something. But this is Celine.
Hi everyone.
Celine is one of my favourite knitting content creators. You need to check out her Instagram and her YouTube. I will leave links down below. We first met at I always say Unravelled, but it's not, is it? Unravel.
Same thing.
Festival, which was a very nice day out, and yeah, we decided to meet up for a little nitty coffee date today, which has been so fun. And Celine took me to a thrift store that I actually haven't been to before. So we went to Beyond Retro in Dalston, and I thought we could show you guys what we picked up. We were very civilised.
Yeah,
I think
we were incredibly civilised.
We did try quite a lot of stuff on in the changing rooms, which was very fun.
We had to take 2 trips to the what's the changing rooms because we picked so many things.
Dalston in general is one of my favourite areas in London to charity shop because there's so many in a row. You don't have to walk far if you're lazy like me. They're all just there.
All on Kingsland Road, just one after the other. They just keep on coming. It's great.
Yeah. So I thought we could show you what we purchased, and we've also filmed a little something for Celine's channel where we've shown our current knitting projects of choice. So go and check out Celine's channel to see what we are currently working on and what projects. I'm gonna leave that link down here too. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I just got one thing.
Oh my god, I love this so much.
I'm a big fan of jackets. I've got so many jackets. Shouldn't have bought this one because I have so many. But anyways, this is...
Oh, beautiful.
How do I even explain this? This is like a tapestry style, like a tapestry style
floral,
boxy floral blazer jean jackety vibe. It's not really jean, but
it's like textured.
Yeah, it's very textured. It's got a nice weave to it. I mean, the print is quite retro, but I think that the cut on the other hand is quite cool and hip, which I really enjoyed. I love that what's it called, like the
Contrast.
Yeah, that contrast. I'm a really big fan of that. So it's got some nice pockets at the front.
I love
I'm
this.
not doing a great job at showing this on camera.
I feel like the colour really suits you and your skin tone.
Yeah, I do love reds and like burgundies. And I think it's a really nice way to zhuzh up a black outfit like the one that I've got on today. I thought it was really cute. From the brand Blessport.
Check it out on Vinted, see if you can find one similar, if you like the look of it.
Yeah, I love a good vintage tag.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I just want to talk about the fact that I found the nicest suede jacket, didn't I? It was so nice.
You did, yeah.
I don't even think I filmed it for my vlog, but
I have the footage, it's on mine.
Go and check out Celine's video to see that. Yeah, super. Like, if it was just a little bit looser, I definitely would have bought that, but
Stunning.
I did make a purchase. Found firstly this shirt. It's like a short sleeved linen shirt, black, with these really cute embroidered flowers on, and I just thought that was a really nice mix of like kind of classic wearable with a little bit of something different on it. And I also really like the fact it's got the flowers on the back as well. You know,
they're placed so nicely, they flow so well onto the shirt, which is my favorite thing about it. It's so cute. And as you
really
said,
like
it's like a basic staple cut and item, and then it's just
a little bit something extra. I'm not the greatest at wearing colour, so I like this because it's adding a little pop of colour but still being quite wearable. And then the other thing I got was some trousers, and we did have a laugh about these in the change rooms because zip is on the back, like between the bum crack, which is kind of weird placement for a...
Yeah, we're a bit confused. I was like, Katie, maybe you should try wearing it the other way. Maybe that's the front. I'm not sure.
Look, that's on the back.
Goes quite low as well. That's definitely the back because the tag is the back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where this is from. This could be like it doesn't feel that well made, to be fair. I really like these because mainly the fit and the check. It's like a brown check. It hasn't got pockets, shame, but it does fit my legs really well. And I just think, you know what, okay, you know what I want to make this year? Yeah. I want to make a chunky cable knit jumper. That is my goal. And I just imagine this with like a big oversized cream chunky jumper that hides the zip on the back.
Stunning. Do you already know what pattern?
Oh, I've got so many. I might send you some actually, and we can you can help me choose. Check out Celine's channel, and
we're just a bit distracted now because things are happening around.
Can you tell? I'm having a lovely day so far. Yeah. We've done no knitting.
No knitting, but I reckon because basically I forgot my knitting at home, which is so silly. So I might go pick it up. So we can do some knitting. Yeah.